Creatures called the Blobs.
Drippy, droppy, smishy, splashy blobs.
Creatures called the Blobs.
Bright and shiny, fast and funny blobs.
In Paintbox Land, if you're a blob, you can change for any job. Want to ski, just grow your toes. See the sea, just blow your nose. Flap your ears and pigs can fly, startling witches in the sky. It's puppy purple. It's not the night that's giving mousy brown a fright. There's ghostly white, what has he seen? Oh no, it's grouchy, grumbly green. There's the king, he's royal blue. And poppy red, she's popped up too. Creatures called the Blobs.
Drippy, droppy, smishy, splashy blobs.
Creatures called the Blobs.
Bright and sunny, fast and funny blobs.
Creatures called the Blobs.
Drippy, droppy, smishy, splashy, bright and sunny,
Creatures called the
funny
Blobs. Blobs, blobs, blobs.
The royal gardens were in a bit of a mess.
Oh, no.
And King Royal Blue was in a bit of a state.
This garden's much too much for me. There's so much work to do. I need a royal gardener. The only question's who? There, that's a bit better.
But just at that moment, a huge gust of wind blew in and upset all the king's hard work.
Oh no! Now I'll have to start all over again.
Puppy Purple was in the royal gardens looking for a bone.
I'm the royal guard dog, a really royal pup. I left a juicy bone somewhere, I need to dig it up.
Suddenly, a gust of wind blew him into a strange part of the garden.
This smells familiar. Let's try here.
Puppy Purple didn't know it, but he jumped onto the tummy of a giant.
Oh, stop it! That tickles!
That's funny. A talking who?
And tickling makes me sneeze!
Yelp! It's a ginormous
Oh.
blob. Hey! Help! It's got a cold.
The giant sneeze sent Inky Black into a tailspin and sent poor Puppy Purple flying head first into Fizzy Orange.
Help! Help! I saw a giant! A great, big, hairy, scary giant! Calm down now, puppy. You saw a what? A giant! With eyes the size of dog baskets! A big red nose who eats clouds! What's more, he's got a cold.
Soon, the news of the giant was all over Paintbox Land.
A great big hairy giant who breathes fire out of his nose and eats 6 blobs out of a dog basket every day.
A blob-eating giant? Oh dear, I don't think I like the sound of that. I think I'll make myself scarce.
Everyone was very scared, except Grumbly Green. Giants indeed. Some blobs believe anything. That puppy's not making a fool out of me. Oh my, what's that noise?
It's the giant! The giant! Quick, hide!
Oh dear, what shall I do? Oh, bother it.
As giants go, I'm tiny, not even fully grown. I'm just a great big bumbling blob who's looking for a home.
Here, you can't sit there. This is private property.
Oh, sorry. Silly me. I thought it was a pile of pebbles.
It's a pile of pebbles now. It was a rockery. Now push off. Haven't you got a home to go to?
Oh, no, not really. Nowhere that's warm and dry. That's why I've got this cold. Oh, if only I had somewhere to live.
Nowhere to live? You poor thing. We'll find you a home straight away.
Oh, could you? Could you really?
Of course.
So long as it's not in my backyard.
I know just the place.
Ringmaster Blob wasn't too pleased when he found two giant legs sticking out of his circus tent.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Was just too small and drafty.
Never mind. I've got another idea.
The next day, Piggy Pink got a surprise when she drove the Paintbox Express through Midnight Blue Tunnel.
It's just too big and too damp.
I'm sorry, Giant Blob. I'll have to think again.
But finding Giant Blob a home wasn't easy. And it wasn't much better in the museum.
And this is the giantess humongous sneezes from the Ice Age.
It's alive! Help!
Poor Giant Blob didn't know what to do.
Excuse me? Oh, hello?
Why are you crying?
Nobody wants me around.
Just then, an idea popped into Poppy Red's head. I think I know someone who might.
Do you?
Giant Blob has got to go.
I know he's a giant, but he's still a blob. Don't you think we should give him another chance?
If you're not going to tell him, I will. Oh! Who left this here? Blooming pot owls. But Grumbly Green had fallen into one of the giant Blob's footprints, and they were leading all the way to the king's palace. The king's greenhouse! The hedges were trimmed, the grass cut, and there was the most lovely singing coming from the royal greenhouse.
As giants go, I'm tiny, not even fully grown. But I'm a great big happy blob who's finally found a home. Meet Giant Blob, the new royal gardener.
Giant Blob's cold was much better now he was warm and dry.